Ктун. 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 А это на клавиатуре набираешь ктун по-русски, а это будет по-английски RNEY. RNEY. Так и есть, Владимира Александровна, второй Шварценеггер, наизнанку, наоборот, наизнанку. Ну, такой вот оладушек развился по сковородке и, блядь, подгорел со всех сторон. Пиздец несъедобный. Ну, нафиг, максимально далеко пиздос. С этими людьми я жил всю жизнь, блядь. Я вот пишу в своем блоге, в интернетах, я пишу, что это самое, того. Бурж-Халиф построили в честь Ирины Михайловны, а Ирина Михайловна все равно больше оказалась. Она все равно оказалась больше, а Ирина Михайловна ее ничего не возьмет. Она тогда была черной акулой в 90-х, сейчас она стала аллигатором, а этот морозот настолько разжирел. Ладно, давай я просто запишу свою любимую игру, мы послушаем whaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaаа и будем брать с того, какая у нас ебанутая бабушка парашная, ее пососные опары запитая, все с них ждут и стебутся, блядь, какие они угарные люди. Ой, господи, нет, в честь вас я специально скажу. О, боже мой, это невозможно!
Попытаюсь вспомнить основы гачи-мучи. Почему-чи? Я играю в Метла Gear Series for the first время, да. А изи, не, это для Димочек, это для Димочек, это для Димы, это для дурачка, это для Дмитрия Дмитриевича, Дмитрия Дмитриевича. Никогда не выходить из режима полковника.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. On main parachute.
All right. Ready to go.
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cab okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch. External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up. 10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings.
God be with you.
Бля, нихуя себе! Jack!
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Now, don't get cocky. This isn't a training arm.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. He used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs? Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Ебануться, пиздец, блядь. Это сейчас весь мир слышит, как я так матом ругаюсь. Нихуя даже Путин, пиздец.
You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other.
Ну-ка, как ты меня назовешь?
Your code name for this mission will be Naked
Да
Snake.
ладно!
I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on.
Нифига.
You're not to mention your real
Я
name.
Дима.
Snake?
Don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see.
Я буду майором Оли.
I'll be Tom.
Полковник
Call me
Толи.
Major
Зови меня
Tom.
полковник Толи.
This will be a sneaking mission.
Будешь бежать на лед.
You must not be seen by the enemy.
Убивай всех
You must leave no
подряд.
trace of your presence.
Гаси на
Is that clear?
это.
This kind of infiltration is the Fox
Ой,
Unit
кого ебет
special.
ваш Fox Union?
In other words, weapons and equipment are...
Ой, ладно, загали ебало. Ня-ня-ня-ня-ня, моды. Ага. Нет, надо грибочков кинуть сначала. Еще и змейку зарезать тоже, да. Ну-ка иди сюда, ты говна кусок пососный. Убил змею. А тебя тоже ёбну, конечно. Нахрен. Здесь только я, главная змея. Лайфмет брать не буду, здесь проползу, просто задолбал какой-нибудь делать, хоть что-нибудь новенькое. Какая задница. Треугольник. В этот момент не надо ничего нажимать, он сам залезет на дерево. Можете в этот момент подрочить. Фуя! Селекта.
I see you've retrieved your
Змейка,
backpack,
ты вернул
Snake.
свой бакпак.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your
Надо
backpack.
его достать из
In the survival viewer, choose weapon from the backpack.
и выбери оружие.
Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer
Это
backpack.
самое того.
Yep, that's right.
Да, именно так и есть.
Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance.
Ты ёбнешься.
You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run
Глазок
out.
держи на
To
это.
recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna.
Ага.
You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
Nice to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches zero, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment. Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. There'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Дрочка, да?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Ой-ой-ой.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Real one man.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance.
Чё, блядь?
The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data.
Она будет моей
There's a
данной.
member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with you.
Императрица.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you?
1 апреля 8.
A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
5 дней, 72 часа.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic?
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake? Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Дремучее болото. Как вот французы сказали.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
The enemy is close by. HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We're under enemy fire. Enemy's position is unknown. Going into alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Patrol here. Unable to locate the problem.
Understood. Return to your position.
Speak. If you climb trees, there's fruit.
Долину водную.
Блять, сука! Схуяли он меня заметил, ёбаный рот, блядь. Блядь, ненавижу, когда стрелок.
Control here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup. Please respond.
This is HQ.
Control here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. Security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Стандарт.
The enemy is close by. What's wrong? Who's that? What happened? Radio, get us some backup. What's that sound? There's nothing here. HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into hiding.
What's going on? Respond. What's going on out there?
What? It's over there?
This is HQ.
Enemy sight. Patrol here. We lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Patrol here. Unable to locate the problem.
Understood. Return to your position.
Чё-то я реально филин расти.
You must be Sokolov.
Должно быть колос.
Are you one of Volgin's men?
Ты на Волгина
You'll
пасёшь?
never get it from me.
Ты мою жопу не достал.
I'm a CIA
Чё, братан, я
agent.
на ЦРУ работаю.
I've come to escort you back to the
Я
other side of the
эскортница,
Iron
видишь, я
Curtain.
ЦРУшник.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You'll have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come, I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
this is the legendary boss. Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
You're not the boss, are you? Operatives! What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. you tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Whee! Ah! Ah! Видно, что я настоящий разведчик.
You okay?
Я окей, confused.
Spetsnaz.
Yes.
Ничего.
The best crew has to offer.
Ой, ёбаный рот.
They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we got some of the best backup we could ask.
Look.
They're coming for me, calm down.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. Capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of
and without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
Ирина Михайловна. Ирина Михайловна, блядь. Это она и есть, сука.
Finished.
Нет.
This is only the end of phase 1.
Of phase 1?
It won't be truly finished until we complete phase 2.
Phase 2?
Phase 2. The weapon's true form.
Ирина Михайловна.
If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on
Ой.
it will mean the end of the Cold War.
End of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
Age of Fear?
War. I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Please take me to America quickly. Прямо сейчас, блядь, вертолет пролетит, как за Петром Порошенко, нахуй. Везет себя в Америку, ебать. Или за Львом Лещенко. Хуй знает, кого именно. Просто идет и ржет, да? Мам, это ты? Ни хрена себе. Ничего себе, вот это шузы. Лоли, анал. Ну-ка, здесь кто? Ничего себе, даже произносить не буду. А то неправильно произносил. Будет долина воды. Босс. Большой оперативник СС.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
У кого ты станешь пидором? Сразу печалька. Wu-Tang Killer Bees, Венсло. Я подсел на Wu-Tang Killer Bees. Сука, какого хуя? Ой, бля, аж пятничка слипа, ой, подожди. Ой, ой, ай.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more.
Говорится.
Welcome back.
Вот.
All of us are together. It's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
Да, блядь, да, наконец-то, ёбаный рот. Я могу отправиться туда, наконец-то, господи.
It's raining blood. Is he crying?
А, печалька, это ты? Да? Кувабара, что это значит? Суши-бары, бля. Суши-бары. Никто бы кроме тебя не понял. Ну ты понял это. Суши-бары. Какая радостная сцена.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country.
Моя country.
And to
my unit. Не успел.
Boss, what is this?
Начальник, что это за хуйня?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union.
Я ливаю к совкам.
Sokolov is a little gift from our new
Голос —
hosts.
это долговый подарок.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
Весь обвешенный.
These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he?
Это что из барана?
One of your disciples?
Один из твоих отпрысков.
Are we taking him with us?
Он в ЮС?
This one is still just a child.
Да он еще
Too
пидорас,
pure for
мелкий
us
пидор, блядь.
cobras.
Пошел нахуй отсюда. Здесь только змейки лютые.
He has not yet found an emotion to carry into
Ты
battle.
еще не ржешь над этими
What are you
массами.
talking about?
Какого хера?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Ты чё, Трига? Ты сломала мой пестик! Мне его Ирина Михайловна подарила. Мама! Я теперь дрочить не смогу, сука.
Seen my face.
И хули. Похуй вообще.
Can't let him live.
Ой, господи.
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
У него пульки.
He must die.
Он должен дай. Сбрось.
He's my apprentice.
Я его мамка, я с ним позабочусь. Ну ладно. Я его послезавтра убью.
Jack, you can't come with us.
Ну давай, обними меня. Ну ладно. Не делай так, дурак, зачем, бля, она тебя сейчас возьмет и скинет в речку. Ой, ну ты дурак, господи, а. Мам, зачем ты мне так сделала? Иди помойся, от тебя бабкой воняет. Фу!
The new blood has been rejected.
Новая, блядь, от реджекцина, блядь.
Are we done here?
Дан здесь.
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Погнали, аниме зырить.
Shagohod is ours.
Ирина Михайловна наша. Какашулька.
Drift away.
Так какая окажется треугольник. Тебе бабка звонит, дурак, очнись, блядь. Дайте поспать, Ирина Михайловна, какого хуя?
Snake, can you hear me?
А Дима?
Yeah. Just barely.
Плохо.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move?
К врачу сходи.
You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there.
Надо в дурку.
All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me.
Я знаю, как себя вылечиться. Чё у меня здесь? Suffering from a deep cut bleeding. Дезинфект бандаж мне надо. Хорошо. Дезинфект бандаж. Блидинг у меня просто. Ладненько. Надо чё, наверное? Не объединка. Не, не то нажал. Дипкат. Bone fractured. No bandage applied. Ладно, хорошо. Suffering from a deep cut. Bleeding. Ладно, хорошо. Зашьем эту хуйню. Не, надо сначала ее надезинфектировать, нахуй. Потом мы ее, блядь, зашьем, нахуй, ебать. Потом пластырь налепим, после замотаем бинтиком. Нихуя себе, блядь. О, а теперь страна, вознагради меня водным.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Excellent. Great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Новое дело. Повсеместно. Час 32, я круто. Давай еще час 32. А будет? Ладно, нет, блядь. О,
I wanna thrill with darkness and silence through the night.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet.
30 тысяч
Approaching
ног.
Soviet airspace.
Приближаемся к
Arriving
Советскому
at the
Союзу.
designated drone launch point.
Дрон лонч.
Drone oil pressure and voltage are
Короче,
nominal.
давление и волтаж у нас пилотаж. Оксиджен какой-то там хуйню не проблема. Гастов никаких. Да, соединяй меня скорее. На тот замок. Сужилось у них там.
Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Aaron Shepard. It's our last chance.
За last chance. Подавай. Не, ну покажи нормальный немский, сынок. Что ты какой? Давай нормально по-немски уже.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
Меня заебывают, полковник. Какого хуя происходит?
According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the
Они
boss's
меня
faction.
пидорасом называют, блядь. Говорят, что я
They're just
Ирина
looking for a
Михайловна.
scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Ага, Ирина Михайловна.
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero.
Нихуя себе, блядь.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
International,
No.
very.
This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
Да ну
What are you
нет.
talking about?
The situation has changed. We still got a chance to come out of this one
Он
alive.
сказал, что
what
всегда
kind of
использует
chance?
козлом
Don't get too excited.
отмщения.
Yeah, have a cigar.
Have a cigar, gonna go far. Да все, короче, я знаю, что там будет. Там америкосы с пиндосами договорились, типа, блядь, давай до
Yesterday, the
свидания.
White House received an unexpected call.
Неинтересно,
Are
бля.
the Russians going to be helping
Я
us?
и так как бы играю сейчас.
KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
Ему что не скажешь, он,
Also
that's
put us
it,
in touch
блядь.
with a couple of insiders.
Couple
Insiders.
Insiders.
There was a defection in September
Сейчас ему
1960.
надо снова все будет
Remember
разжевывать.
it?
Да, и он сейчас такой, а вот это. Когда вот это вот самое там и произошло, и Снейк, блядь,
Since
precisely.
then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated
Adam.
Volkov's ranks.
That's like me and the
Also arranged for him to provide you
also
with an
known
escape.
as Ivan Anel
You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Because she pushes shit. And all she does... pushing shit? Я 34, 33, 32, 31. Где?
Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude
Высота 30 тысяч ног. Быстрый.
Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3.
Mater Speed Excision Mark 3 Parent Sound about to lose. Драматическая музыка. Блять, мне интересно нихуя, давай там уже боюсь, ебал, бля, играть хочу. Какого хуя? Ой, пиздец, блядь. Я бы еще мог 6 годов. Да заебал, это похуй абсолютно.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time.
That's what she said.
Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod. Then just...
И, короче, самое того. Ну, давай спать пораньше. Был бы он петухом неграмотным, он бы все смотрел хуйню, а он хочет играть в игру, бля. Бам-бам-бам-бам, тыщ, нахуй ебать. А вон Хлоя Прайс летает, вон, смотрите. Вон. О-о-о, Хлоя Прайс. О, Хлоя Прайс. Дремучий север. А, это вы на Бангуру уехали? Ясненько, засненько, понятненько, да. А вот тут, короче, есть такой спот, типа, если на него ёбнуть, то можно в змею упасть. Вот, типа, вот как-то вот так, только немножко левее. Тоже хорошая фраза, замечательная. Это про политику, можно так сказать. Можно позвонить Сигинту, сказать, типа, я только что лошадку услышал. Как-то че ебанутый. А, лошадка. Какая-то была. Лошадка. Стой, Снейк, я просто лошадь. А. Ну ладно. Да, Снейк, я просто лошадь. Погоди ко мне, Снейк. Ты ведь хочешь послушать, как я двигаюсь? А вот и понятненько. Лошадь, ты предала меня. Ну кто же еще, дурак? Надрочился, да? Как ты узнал, что я говорил? Я пришла дать себе пизды. Я сломаю твою игрушку, которую купила себе твоя бабушка. Нет, твой любимый пистолетик. Иди домой, играй в PlayStation. Ай. Тебя там грушники поджидают. Тебя даже нет валы. Начальник. Ай. Хватит меня бить. Теперь твой босс Ирина Михайловна. Нехуй тебе здесь делать. Пиздуй домой. Иди к Ирине Михайловне. Ну я и так. Нехуй тебе выебываться то, что ты такой добрый. Это не Америка. Yes, that's right.
You'd better hurry.
Печалька. Владимир Владимирович.
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Был бы он другим, он бы уже умер из такой информации. А я и нихуя не это, ты это. Пройди игру до конца и узнай истинную причину. Мне до пизды на все нахуй. Понял? Я хочу только выжить тут.
Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me?
Your
country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
Я понял.
You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough.
What the hell is this? HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Control here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Speak.
At night, poisonous animals.
Speak.
In the south, the bottomless swamp.
Пиши мне больше. Родная, Заставка. Водник, опускаем водник.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me! Trapped.
Get down! Is your answer. The name's Eva.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were?
Yes.
Why?
Because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a code breaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you?
Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down. What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
прежде чем послушать кого-либо. В глаза посмотрим ему внимательно. Да, что такое? Погодите, блядь, его погодите нахуй, сука. Блядь, что происходит? Где ваши разговоры, Миошка? Почему, блядь, вы постоянно подходите друг к френду и говорите всякую хуйню? Блядь. Ну, блядь, Snake, try to remember some basic CPC. Why? Because I. Ну, хуйню, ебать, блядь, я завис в телефоне, слушаю музей, нахуй, камера припёс стоять пиздюжом. Кого ебёт, кому как, у тебя там кам начальник отдела, блядь. Кому нахуй ебал это, блядь. Фу. Начальник, блядь, транспорт. Скажу просто как начальник тайной полиции, что-то, блядь, там гестапо отдела, блядь. Ой, полковник Федеральной службы безопасности Юрий Дмитриевич. Ахахахаха, полковник, блядь. Ух, нихуя себе, блядь. Ничего себе нахуй. О, как один. Заебался уже объяснять эту хуйню, блядь. Все знают, а вы ведете себя бутин, блядь. Ну, эй, почему так? Почему так? Почему так? Вы думаете, что знаете, что к чему, но не знаете почему. Ну почему? Почему так? Почему? Почему так? Почему? You think what is what, and you don't know what is what. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? You think what is what, but you don't know what is what. You think you do, but you don't. Why? Why? Почему жив? Почему жив? Разговаривайте, блядь, не на русском языке, а на почемушном. Я готов сохранять меня. Сохраняйте меня. У меня хард.
Ой. 2 часа 36 минут. Бам-бам-бам. Бам-бам-бам-бам-бам. Тихо-тихо-тихо. Сейчас можно будет, сейчас она будет перешептываться. Пожалуйста, свяжется. Марина. Хочешь спать с Мариной? Да. Уничтожить. Метл,
We're surrounded. I see. 4 of them.
Нихуя их там больше, что-то одноглазый, что ли. 8 минут.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's get out of here. Hurry.
Гарри.
Don't forget your gear. Here.
Гашибара, гашибара. Шипара, шипара. Пацаны, пацанчики, вы там где, блядь? Нахуй. Ебать. Fucking dick. Fucking dick. Move! Fucking dick, fucking dick. Fucking dick, fucking dick. Appendix, appendix. Запетушник. Пам-пам.
Where's he hiding?
Ну что? Что у меня там еще есть? AK-47. Станге. Станге. Я стал... Оп-оп-оп-оп. Move, you ridiculous cow.
Where did that come from?
Where did that come from? Ну-ка нахуй, дай-ка мне эту хуйню, блять, вот эту ёбань нахуй, блять. Сука, спать пора, блять, посос ебаный. Бам, блять. What?
Nothing here. It's my imagination.
А почему? Ну-ка нахуй, блядь. Ну-ка нахуй, блядь. Пошел нахуй, ебаный пидор, блядь. Нахуй. Сука, ебаный гандон, пидор, блядь. Чмошник, лукошник. Опять лучника, блядь. Тольяттинская тварь, нахуй. Проститутка дешевая. Ха-ха-ха-ха. Ну-ка, ебань, блядь. Чё там нахуй? Здесь снипер on the roof. Снипер on the roof. I demand снипер on the roof. Yes, I hear he is, блядь. Move, go away. You cocksucking fucking motherfucking. I know English well. I work for the government because of it. And I know memes. I like to run my snacky. My snacky is like a snacky for you bitches. Yes, you move here, sure. A little bit here. Оп, наебали, наебать. Так, а теперь хули мы сделаем? Мы возьмем нашу самую любимую вещь. Картбог, бог карт, блядь, просто бам. Go away. And he goes, and he does. Don't catch a fairy dose. And after that, we'll move, no, we'll wait. Here. Good boy. There. That's right. Very good. Go. You go. Yes. Exactly. Do as I told you. You catch a bullet from a bullet. Ha. And я хочу вот термал гуглиз. Я хочу, блять, жареные яйца себе. Можно нахуй. Watch out, Snake. It's the enemy sniper. Вот дырявый снайпер. He knows K2P speaking? How the fuck speaks K2P? The internet called memes? Ah? Yes, exactly. Our supreme country was the very first to achieve success in memes. That's why we superior to others. We don't give a flying fuck about anything except for the memes. Memes are the benefit of everything. What? And the last faggot is... Let's catch the last faggot. Last faggot, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Last faggot, where he is? He's always here. I know him. Because he's the last one. And now I will spoil my run with this stupid alert. I will shoot you from here. And just wait in my cart bog. You know I'll do it like just my imagination running away from me. Как бог. Опаньки, ебанутый, бля. Нихуя себе нахуй. Пиздец, бля. Нихуя. Ебать, нихуя себе, блядь. Тыщ. Пыщ.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Змейкин.
That's it.
Вот это вот.
That's the stance.
Вот то, как ты это.
I don't think so.
Ну-ка нахуй. По-бесстыжему. А, сиськи?
A female spy?
Баба-шпай. Ничего себе. Такой я
This bitch is wearing perfume.
Надушилась, все нахуй хер.
Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident?
Это залет, пацан.
Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
We'll see.
А батюшки. О боже мой, это невозможно.
Six shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left. This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn! Блядь.
This isn't over yet.
Тебе пизда, после школы пизды дам 6 часов, сука. Чё, ебать, не тыкай в него своей куколкой. Он еще маленькая запятая. Ну тебе пизда, короче. Ёбаный рот, мне надо до него нахуй, блядь. Баба за рулем, баба за рулем, баба за рулем, баба за рулем. Я ебал, я нахуй съебываю отсюда. По нахуй, почки ебаные. Мне не сюда, Дима. А Дима? А мне не сюда. А почему? 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 Есть Метл гирл соль, да? Метла гирл на соль? Это вышибло мне мозг. Что она Сахалинотропус, блядь? Сахалинотропус, блядь, Сахалентропус, ёбаная Ирина Михайловна, ёбань, блядь. Не образован нахуй. Ей лишь бы все на винтике разобрать, вот ей надо разбавлять, что нахуй на винтике. Ну ныряй, блядь, долбоёб нахуй. На чё нырять-то, ебать? Ныряй, давай. Оп-оп-оп-оп, на крестик. Снейк, это полковник, нажми крестик, чтобы нырнуть. Левый аналог направляет тебя в направлении. А, короче, кнопка погружения погружает тебя, кнопка всплыва всплывает. Нихуя себе.
Snake, are you there?
Змейка, ты еще до этого? Нет.
Did you make it without any trouble?
No one saw me.
So you're back with Volgan.
In a matter of speaking.
What about the boss?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better be careful.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty well, though. I guess we traders have a lot in common.
Why would anyone want to defect? Betraying your country like that, I just don't get it.
Are you talking about the boss?
Why do you do it? Weren't you born and raised in America?
Yes.
Она выросла в Сызрани. А Дима, покушай. Кто в Team Fortress представляет Российскую Федерацию? Ну-ка, 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 кто в Team Fortress русский? Кто в Team Fortress 2 русский? Кто? Ой, зараженный! Why he does like this? Because the grandmother is Метла гирл на соли, метал гир солит. Арин Мишковна Толкаченко хотел всех вырезать на К-50. У русских есть К-50. 2. К-50. 2. А где находится большая пасть юга, блядь? Большая пасть юга. Как туда попасть? Как попасть в большую пасть? Где находится большая пасть? Где находится большая пасть? Адима?
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
HQ.
Patrol here.
Patrol here.
It appears we did infiltrate.
Infiltrated, у нас выебали в жопу.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Пользуйте extra caution. Собака. What? Собака. Собака. Образованный, братан.
There's nothing here.
Ничего себе.
There's nothing here.
There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Идите туда.
Nothing here.
Он сказал вы, ву. Ага. И что это значит? А потом вот ага, и он вот говорит, это на пейджере транслируется.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Unable to locate the problem.
Understood. Return to your position.
Езжи, блядь, иди нахуй отсюда, сука, блядь. Move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way. Move. Вау. Почему? Опа-на.
Huh? Who's that?
HQ, please stop!
Saving the game, Snake? Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan. Do you want to save? Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.